Peace, y'all. What's good? It's your brother God Science. I'm up in here. Shout out and a special salute to the few that do watch the videos and subscribe. Yeah, y'all see I got my Malcolm X glasses on. I'm about to go in. Nah, I'm just working. Yo, I just appreciate anyone that watches the videos and, leaves their opinions, chop it up with me, agree or disagree. You take your time out and watch my video. There's hundreds of thousands of videos on YouTube. And for someone to watch mine, I appreciate it. One or two people, we get caught up in this game of numbers, and what people don't understand is 5 people watching your videos, that's 5 human beings, but it gotta be like 10, 20,000. YouTube, in the YouTube streets, if you don't have more than 10,000 subscribers, you ain't shit. I mean, to other people, you're not, but there's benefits to being a small channel. Like, you can say what the hell you want, and you ain't gotta worry about nobody coming and saying shit, because they're not gonna mention your name, because they feel like you're gonna give subscribers. I'm not gonna sell my soul to get subscribers. You got the brothers out here that will do the most to even bend over, pause, and you know what? Just to get some damn views. Act like a fool, make up lies, do all kinds of crazy shit just to get views. Like, YouTube is the only hustle there is. Do you know how much money can be made on the internet doing different things, marketing, all kinds of other shit if you learn it? I mean, YouTube is just a small part of it. And half these dudes in the so-called conscious community, all right, that has, like, I would say 100,000 subscribers or more, that's not shit. I've seen dudes with like 5.3 million subscribers. So, and that brings me to exactly the video that I wanted to make, having some free time here. One of the reasons why if you look at my videos, I stopped making a lot of videos for after a while, because I based my channel on commenting on people from the conscious community, watching videos, giving my 2 cents, basically. After a while, it got tiring to me, and it got annoying, and it just got old, because it was like, there was nothing new. I started seeing through certain people that just came on the scene, like, for instance, a young Pharaoh. I have nothing against the brother or anything like that, but I was there when he first got on the scene, and it was exciting to see a young person coming up, and like, we put all this hope, black people, this is what we do. We put all this hope in this person, like, this person, he gonna do some big things. He's coming with it. And then come to find out, ain't shit being done but fucking videos talking about this religion, down in this religion, no type of movements in the streets, nothing. So it's just the same old thing. So after a while, if you stick around long enough, you will start to see through people. The truth will always come out. And you will say, yo, this dude ain't about this. I'm not hot knocking this hustle, eat, do what you gotta do, your thing. But it was just a letdown, and that goes for a lot of other people. The polites and everybody, if you've been there in the beginning. So now it's like, it's just basically a hustle from black people's anger with white people. And forever, as long as we focus on that, there will always be black people in our community that's going to feed off of that hate and create a lane and make money off of black people, feeding off of them hating white people in the system and all of this shit. Not saying that there ain't messed up things in the system, but there's dudes that profit off of that, tell you what you want to hear, and that goes to the ego. And the reason why I really wanted to make this video is, going through life, you learn some profound shit. I recently told y'all I lost one of my closest brothers. Rest in peace to my man Supreme, man. Jamal. He was one of my closest brothers. We had our fights. It was times we didn't talk because he was mad at me and all this. But he was one of my closest brothers because I used to talk. We could have talked. We had a lot of things in common that we talked about, whether it was movies, music, hip hop. And when he died, it made me learn a lot of things. And a lot of people miss these lessons, but I saw it. And one of these lessons is, when it comes to this world, it's never enough. It's never enough. You know, I got a family, and, you know, being in a marriage, you know, when you start having money problems, it tests your marriage. You know, this whole world matrix is built around it. And it's like, it's never enough. You know, you might be in an apartment and you're planning to get your house. We're going to get this big house, baby, and we're going to be barbecuing and we're going to get that. But when I really sit down and think about it, do you really think when you get that big ass house and you start barbecuing, that's it? No, no. It's gonna be something else. Okay, now we gotta get this. And there's nothing wrong with getting things. But then that's what it all becomes about, chasing. You're chasing so much shit that you're not looking at what's in front of you. And I learned that lesson with my brother. My brother was working on to get an apartment. You know, he was going through a lot of issues like we all do. Trying to break through it, fight his demons. And he didn't even get to make it there. And he just passed. So that made me start thinking, what makes you think that you're going to get the big house? Now, I'm not saying don't think negative that you won't make it. My point is, cherish what you have in front of you. Strive, you know, strive for more. Look ahead, you know, but stop and smell the fucking roses and be thankful for what you have in front of you. Because if you keep looking forward and keep chasing and looking forward, you're missing what's in front of you, and one day that shit can just go. So I learned that with the ego. I've heard it a lot of times, but it's true. It is never enough. You can feed it and feed it and feed it and feed it, and it always just wants more and 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 more. It never stops, y'all. So put it in perspective. Strive for better things. There's nothing wrong with that. But look what you have in front of you and don't take it for granted, especially your loved ones. Because I spoke to him like the last day before he passed for 3 hours. Didn't even know my brother was gonna go, and he went. Alright, and that's, even though you feel all kinds of different types of emotion, it's a lot of lessons you can learn from that. And it changed my outlook on life. Even though I want to strive for more, I want to have more, you know, he strived for more. And when he was laying in that coffin, all the shit that he was striving for was not fucking there, but him. Money wasn't there. All the chicks he wasn't there. I mean, there probably was some in there crying, but nobody was in that casket with him. It was him. None of the shit, the big house, nothing. It was just him in there. You see what I'm saying? Brother didn't even get to get his license back, and that's what he was working on. Cherish what you have. Stop looking at what other people have. Stop comparing yourself to what other people have. Because there's someone else that's looking at you, admiring what you have. And you looking at someone else and admiring what they have. And then that person you admiring looking at that person. And the shit goes on and on and on, because it's never fucking enough. A lot of people think if they win the lotto and they get $1 million, they straight. Really? You really think so? Nah. Because then your lifestyle's gonna change, and then you're gonna get around people who got 2-3 million. Then you're gonna want that. So then you're gonna stop focusing on the 1 million. Now we're gonna have to get 2-3, and it's like a never-ending game. And a lot of people can't understand that. It's just a balance. You see, when I say that, a lot of people think, well, what we should do? Not getting anything, just sit there and just strive. It's a balance, though. Be thankful for what the fuck you have first. Then maybe the Most High might bless you with some more. But if you if you always looking forward and not looking at what you have, why should you even get blessed with something else? Because once you get blessed with that, Now you're looking for something. Oh, I don't have this though. Am I making sense? Maybe I'm not, but it's just something profound, and I thought I'll share, man. But anyway, thank you guys for watching, man. Really appreciate it. God signs some out. Leave the comments, tell me what y'all think, and if if it takes, subscribe, hit the button, support a brother. You're not gonna watch my videos anyway. Subscribe. But you know how black people is. If I don't eat, you ain't gonna eat, nigga. People can just hit the subscribe button just to, hook a brother up. But they feel like, nah, I ain't giving away nothing. That's just the people who we are. Some of us anyway. Anyway, peace, y'all. Salute.